The complete law compendium of the Kingdom of Frisia. With my last boss cheat ability, I can remember something perfectly after only reading it once. But I'm trying to deepen my understanding by reading through it again periodically. In the game, starting with the Contract of Allegiance, Pride even went as far as taking advantage of the law and committed all kinds of atrocities. And that is exactly why I want to learn everything I can so I'm sure not to make a mistake. Not to use the law for evil, but to protect the people of this country. How pretty. What book is that?
It's a book with lots of instruction on how to make nice floral decorations.
She's so cute!
教えてくれ世界のあり方をこの人生の秘密使い方を多様な生き方でこの運命の君を救えるのかどれもありがちなトラジェディばらまいて最大ダメに後悔してゆく人生か声の答えなど出ないが間違いがあるとすればそれは僕の存在だ月夜道で闇をうがて罪には罰がいるだろう愛はただれ愛はやがて明日を奪うなら教えてくれ世界を変える術を願って今って何か変わるものか所詮それまたと分かっているけど届いてくれ未来を変えるなとか救えるような神様じゃないが夜でない闇にひたすらにこの手を伸ばすから掴んでいて誰かにとって救いになるよね
Now that I think about it, when I first brought Tiara to the library 3 years ago, she would always pick the cutest and sweetest stories she could find, all with happy endings. She's a typical protagonist. Tiara, which prince do you like the best?
This one. The prince in this book looks a little like stale, don't you think?
Does he?
This is going great! Maybe we've settled on the stale route.
And also, the princess in this picture looks a little bit like you, Pride.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh my goodness, Stale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look at the two of them. They're so cute. But it seems that Stale was embarrassed that the princess looked like me, though.
I'm sorry, my beloved daughters, for calling you so suddenly.
No, not at all, Mother. Now what is it that you would like for me to do?
Have you heard about the man that was apprehended? The one who was involved in the incident with the knights the other day?
Yes.
We know that man, or to be exact, we know that man's troop, is deeply involved with the disappearance of the knights from the neighboring country. They were initially hired by an enemy of our friends from the Anemone Kingdom. To start, the knights of the Anemone Kingdom were captured. They obtained information from them and set up the surprise attack on the cliff in question. Unfortunately, the men had almost no intel about the group or person who hired them, so they remain unidentified.
My dear Pride, I heard from Albert that you have been learning about the laws of our country and of your own volition, are deepening your knowledge of them. If that is the case, you shall pass the judgment as the future queen.
The criminal's name is Val.
I know him. He's the Earthen Wall special ability user. His name is Val. He is one of the people hired by Queen Pride in order to obstruct Tiara's path in the game. If I hadn't noticed him on that cliff, I couldn't have saved the captain of the Knights.
According to this man, the Knights of the Anemone Kingdom who have been taken captive are still alive. However, if they are being shackled somewhere, then they're in a place where they can't be found without this man's guidance.
Now, Pride, the first step is to state what you are considering about how to deal with the criminal.
Oh no. An attempt to test my capabilities as the future queen. Then, I have to show them now. In the future, I'm sure Tiara will need to make tough decisions at times when she becomes the true queen. The attack of the Knights is a serious crime. He could get eternal imprisonment or execution. When I consider the possibility that this may have shaken our alliance, execution is suitable. However, provided that he knows the place where the captive Knights of the Anemone Kingdom are, a contract of allegiance will apply. There are 3 punishments I can come up with. 1. Act as if we know nothing about the captives and have you executed. 2. The contract of allegiance is put into effect and we will get information from you under your unconditional obedience. And after we save the Knights, you will be executed. Lastly, 3. Under a contract of allegiance, I can forbid you from any wrongdoings. You will be released after the Knights' rescue. And that may be it. I couldn't say something like this so bluntly in my previous life, nor make this decision either. I really am the cruel and atrocious Queen Pride.
Now then, among those, please choose the most appropriate punishment. As the first princess, we leave the ruling of what will happen to the criminal up to you.
Firstly, we should go rescue the Knights of the Anemone Kingdom. We cannot abandon those who have survived. When that happens, we'll decide if you'll be executed after the contract of allegiance. He won't walk free after what he's done. A crime that not even death can redeem. But please, take off his gag.
What are you doing?
It's all right. If you speak of futile things, you'll be executed. Give only answers to my questions. Your name is Val, correct? What sort of punishment do you want? When you've entered a contract of allegiance, you are no longer able to commit any crimes. You are not permitted to leave the country, nor are you able to retaliate physically, even if you are attacked or something precious is stolen. Depending on how you live, a bitter hell worse than even death could be waiting for you.
I don't want to die. I swear I'll do anything. Even serve you.
I understand. After he signs his contract, please have him released.
As you wish, Pride. This is your final decision, correct? You have, as the first princess, passed judgment on that man. The decision has been made, and so here and now, you will carry out the contract of allegiance.
It's scary to be in complete control of someone else's life. In 7 years, the diabolical Queen Pride will ruin the lives of all her subjects in the country. If this is the beginning of my crimes, then
The contract of allegiance has taken effect. On this scroll are the written orders for the criminal.
I decree, as First Princess Pride Royal Ivy and as the Master. 1. You will obey the orders of any member of the royal family. 2. You will show deference to the entire royal family. 3. You may not leave the country without your master's permission. 4. You will not engage in violence even in self-defense. 5. You must live only on the money you have worked for and earned for your own accord. 6.
The Anemone Kingdom Knights that were being held prisoner. They've all been safely rescued.
Oh, good. That's wonderful.
So, Pride, I wish to accompany you later, when you talk to that criminal. From now on, when you have any important conversation, when you meet with Mother or Father, or Chancellor Gilbert, I insist that you call for me as well, okay? Every single time, no matter what.
Oh, still. Okay, consider it done. Val, listen very carefully. This time will be the only time that I will allow you to insult me. Please speak your mind freely.
You're a monster.
If that's all you have to say, I will release you now. How do you intend to live your life from here on out?
I really haven't given it much thought.
I see. Now I will give you 2 more orders. They may be the last 2 orders you will ever live by, so pay attention.
What?
Order number 1. If you ever happen to detect that there is an emergency situation, please use your special ability to protect my dear little sister, Tiara.
Huh?
What in the world are you doing, Pride?
This is a matter of highest priority. To that end, if it's for Tiara's sake, you have my permission to go against my orders. Order number 2. Val, if you are ever faced with an impossible situation and wish from your heart for someone to help you with said situation, you are to come back to me. That's it for my orders. You are now free to live your life. Please, leave this castle.
Why are you doing this?
If you don't find yourself in that situation, then that order is just an unfounded fear.
What?
But Pride, why did you give an order like that?
I gave it in case he ever gets caught in anything and cannot escape it due to the contract.
That's exactly what that criminal deserves!
You're right. However, because I freed him, he has become one of my subjects again. The criminal Val. If he wishes to live even though he is a criminal, I thought there'd be no harm in giving him at least one more chance. I'm expected to commit even worse crimes than he has. And if we are in a country where I'm allowed to live like this, surrounded by the people I hold most dear to me.
I understand. Because that is just the type of person you are. And it'll be fine as long as I can keep a watchful eye over you.
Big sister, huh? Is my being a part of your court holding you back from greatness?
What? No, of course it isn't. Why would you even think something like that?
It's just that you're the one who will become queen. You should be protected more than anyone else. But then, you ordered that I be protected. Is it because I'm weak?
I'm so sorry, Tiara. You're a very precious person to me, so I was only thinking of protecting you. I love you, Tiara. You are the only sister I have, no matter what happens in the future. My feelings right now are genuine. Never forget that, okay?
I won't. I promise.
And still, my precious younger brother, please know that I love you too. Whatever may happen, I will be your older sister till the end.
What about you? What sort of prince do you like?
Let me see. I think I like this one, even more than a prince. Because being with you two, my beloved siblings Tiara and Stale, is happiness.
So then, if the 3 of us stay together, we can live happily forever and ever, right?
Please, I want you to remember that. Even if in the future, I'm found guilty. Remember, right here and now, that I loved you both.
Pride! Over there!
Pride, Tiara, sorry I kept you waiting. Princess Pride is here? Yes, sorry. I should have told you. I invited her here. Should have told me sooner!
Arthur, I want to thank you for agreeing to become Stale's training partner. Both Tiara and I are truly pleased that we'll be able to see you every day.
Every day? Yes, of course. Huh? It is the greatest encouragement for us both to be able to watch over Princess Pride and Tiara too. Isn't that right, Arthur?
If we're in your way...
You're not in our way!
That's wonderful. Is it okay if I sit and watch you two as well, Arthur?
Yes, Princess Tiara. And Pride, will you stay too? I will show you that I will get stronger. Me too. And I will become a knight.
We'll support you all the way. Stale and Arthur.
So what's the deal, Stale? You've been fighting me, but only on the defense.
Not looking too good for your exam. You will never be a knight if you can't overpower me, Arthur.
We picked a lot of flowers today, didn't we?
Yeah. Let's start heading back to the other two.
Whoa, amazing. Are these presents for us?
They are. This is for you, big brother. And these are for Arthur.
Wow, Thank you so much, Tiara.
Pride was the one who chose all of them.
Huh? You did?
I chose flowers according to the flower language to represent each one of us.
Tell them all about it.
Okay. For Stale's flower language, there's intelligent, one who puts effort into being successful, bonds thicker than blood, and I want to be worthy of your love. Because I want to become a suitable older sister and queen for a great regent like Stale.
Hey!
For Arthur, heroic, earnest, strong and beautiful. Also, I love the oath you made that day. It seems that originally those words referred to wedding vows and things like that. But when I'm looking at the true meaning itself, it's clear that it means I'm cheering for you on your exam to become a knight. Maybe I said too much with those embarrassing lines?
Flower language is beautiful.
Thank you very much!
In addition, Tiara made something lovely for you both.
Whoa! This is amazing!
Thanks, but I ran out of time and couldn't make one for Big Sister. Do you and Arthur want to try making one?
Those two, they look so happy being taught by Tiara. Very impressive, you two! They're both so lovely! Huh?
Since Tiara said she didn't have time to make one for you, if you don't mind, take these!
They're for me? You're sure?
It really suits you. And you know something else? Big Brother and Arthur should crown you.
The time has come.
Yeah. Princess Pride, I take my leave.
Best of luck, Arthur. We'll be cheering for you.
You're going with the flower in your hair?
Shut up! I was gonna take it off outside of the practice field.
My heart is racing a little.
Hey, Pride. Let's head to the field too.
Right. Pride Royal Ivy, age 13. This is when I realized my world had gotten much, much more colorful than it was just 5 years prior. The most heretical last boss queen. From villainous to savior. Episode 7. The Cold-Hearted Princess and the Ill Person.